Today we are taking on the loft, the playroom, the spare room, whatever you want to call it. I call it my favorite room in this house. When we were looking for houses last summer, this is one of the main reasons that we loved this house specifically, because it gave us this extra bedroom that we didn't think we were going to end up with. So very excited to take this room on. We started this room off back in the 3rd trimester of my pregnancy so that we could relax and enjoy it, hopefully finish it before baby got here. For the most part, that's what happened. We're starting off here by clearing out the room and getting it ready for paint. Got almost everything moved out of the way for painting tomorrow. This wall over here is actually going to be wallpapered, so it'll be different. The most exciting thing for me in this room is going to be the new couch setup. I am so impatiently waiting for this. And just like that, we have a fresh, clean room. I had them leave this wall. Here you can see the difference in the colors. It really only took them a few hours, and they did an awesome job because our walls had some weird problems they had to patch up. This side of the room looking much better. This is the exciting part. I just got this wallpaper in from Rocky Mountain Decals. It is peel and stick. Comes with this little scraper here so that you can smooth out any bubbles as you are peeling it and sticking it on the wall. It's great. Now let's do the wallpaper so we don't have this sore thumb wall sticking out. So far this wallpaper has been so easy. It's a little bit of a different material than the other wallpapers I've put up, and I feel like this one has been easier. I say that, but I have another one to do now. It was really simple. This was the first panel, which is typically the hardest one. So let's see. In all of my walls of wallpaper application, I genuinely think, at least thus far, these 2 panels are the best that I have ever done. If you've never tried peel and stick wallpaper, it is one of my favorite ways to add a fun accent to a room. For this room, I knew I wanted to keep the walls bright and neutral because I knew I'd be pulling in some dark colors with the furniture later. I still wanted to add something different on this wall, something that I could kind of peep and see from the hallway and make this wall stand out. I think that this pattern was the perfect pop while still keeping the room light and airy. It's called Nutmeg Leaves, and I really liked working with this specific wallpaper because it was fabric material. I'd never experienced that, and it was really easy to work with. I got rid of the blinds with the string on them and swapped them for some inexpensive shades. I haven't decided yet if I want some curtains there or a different kind of window treatment, but that is for a later day. Okay, I just finished the wall. It looks so good, and I wanted to move everything back before I show you, but I don't have the energy to move all this stuff right now. Here it is. Up next, of course, the IKEA. You might recognize these cabinets from the playroom makeover I did in our old house. I loved them so much that I wanted to bring them back. And what I love about them is that you can do so many different things to them. You can get so creative with them, or you can keep them really simple, which is what I'm gonna do here. We are mounting them to the wall. Then I'm gonna add some really simple modern handles. Great inexpensive way to add so much storage. Look at this room. It is the next morning, and this is what we got done last night with these hung up on the wall. It is actually Christmas Eve. We've got all the books out here. I'm gonna finish putting the shelves in and start getting the doors up on here because we might have things coming tomorrow morning that need a home in this room. Little hack for you if you have a lot of handles or knobs to add to your cabinets. Grab one of these templates from Amazon. They are really cheap and they make your life so much easier. All you have to do is mark your holes. They've got it set up for different distances, common distances. It comes with this drill bit, and I got this done in 5 minutes.
We are literally sitting here anxiously awaiting. We just got the phone call that the sofa will be here soon. Tootsies!
I have something you guys want to hear about, and that is this sofa. I got so many questions when I showed a peek of it in our last cleaning video. It is my new pride and joy. This is the Kova L-shaped sofa and ottoman in charcoal from Albany Park, and she is a beauty. Thank you to them for sponsoring this video.
We're opening the couch to take a peek right now.
Let's take a peek at our first piece.
Yeah.
Big and fluffy. These are
And big,
like
big,
parts of the
big.
arms, I think. Each box has, like, this is the armless piece, has everything for the armless piece. And I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be simple to put together because it just clips into place.
They also sent over the Albany armchair in distressed vegan leather, and it is just, imagine giant cartoon heart eyes. It is everything. I will show you that a little bit later. I'm in love, I don't care who knows it. This sofa was so easy to put together. Even my 9 months pregnant self could do it, and the design is beautiful. The color, I love everything about it. I've spent every night on it since. This company was started to make sofa shopping easy. Every piece was boxed up really well and delivered right to my door, and it's a great quality.
Boom. And just like that, the couch is in this room. Seriously set the couch up, and then we laid on it for an hour and a half and didn't get up. So if that tells you anything.
I will say I had a really hard time choosing a color and landed on this charcoal eventually because of the white sofa we have downstairs and the girls being around this area a lot, but they have some really beautiful velvet options if you look around on the website. So this whole space was designed around this sofa, and I will show you more about it in the final reveal. And for now, I am setting up this chair from IKEA and a little desk over here so that I have a space to work while the girls are hanging out. These frames are quite large. Any print that I looked at to put in them was pretty expensive. I am someone who changes my mind a lot, and I didn't want to pay $90, so I actually made up something in Photoshop and printed them for $16 total at Office Depot. One of the last things I'm adding in is this shelf I got on Amazon. We have the exact same one down in the living room. I wanted something that wouldn't stand out, but that we could fill with color and different items. These are great in so many different spaces. They attach right to the wall, and they're super quick to assemble. I'm trying to decide if I want this shelf closer to the couch or just centered with the door and the sofa. I think I'm gonna center it. That's what I do when I don't know what to do. For me, what makes the difference in a home are all of these little finishes. I'm changing out the hinges here. I did the floor registers, we did the trim, and we changed out the ceiling fan as well. Everything looks more up to date now. It is the big reveal time, but first let's take a look back at where we started. Okay, now let's walk through this room a little bit and take a look at the details up close. This is a spot in our house where the girls and I spend the most time. The obvious centerpiece in this room is our Albany Park sofa. Most importantly, I wanted this to be a comfortable space where we can relax, take in the newborn snuggles, have family movie nights. This is not only a gorgeous but incredibly comfy sofa that we can all fit on. Pushed together, it's bigger than a full-sized bed and I can lay flat on it and still have room to spare, which blows my mind. I'm completely obsessed with this. I wanted just the biggest, comfiest couch in here, and that's exactly what this is. I love how massive it is, but that it's still so versatile for this space. We can easily move pieces around to have a spot where the girls can still use their imaginations, build a fort, put on a puppet show, dump out all the baskets. This sofa makes me so happy. I could talk about it for the rest of the video, but I will spare you. And as promised, here is a look at the Albany armchair in the distressed vegan leather. I went with the walnut legs on this. My original plan was to have this in the corner up in the playroom, but I really loved the idea of having the office space there. So I swapped this down into the living room and I could not be happier. This is such a sleek and cozy chair. It is the most comfortable chair in our house, which fits alongside with the sofa. Very easy to put together. All you have to do is put the legs on. It is truly the star of the show in this room. My eye is drawn to it every time that I pass through here. If you are looking for an armchair, I 100% give this my full recommendation. They have several color options, but this color is something that I have been looking for. If you'd like to check out Albany Park, they have a lot of other great options outside of the sofa and this chair. They were so kind to offer a discount code for you all, and I will have the link to it down in the description of this video. I am so happy with how these large IKEA frames and prints turned out. Because this is largely the kids' space, I thought it would be fun to highlight them here, and they love seeing their names up on the wall. With the girls spending lots of time in here, I also wanted a little spot where I can sit and I can crank out emails, try to get a little work done while keeping an eye on them. That's where this corner office nook comes in. This blue IKEA desk over here adds a great pop of color with its brass drawer pull. Put several real info plants in here because I love the green and the life that they add into the room, and it gives the girls something to take care of. I styled this shelf over here with a few Target finds. All of my links will be in the description below, but leave a comment if I missed anything. Something that I love adding to rooms is storage. The row of Ivar cabinets gives us so much room for rotating toys for the girls, and the sleek black handles are my favorite thing to add to cabinets to make them feel nicer without having to spend much on them at all. The closet in here was a disaster that I needed to take on. This is where I store all of our puzzles, toys, and activities that I use to rotate into those cabinets. I used all of the baskets from our closets at the old house, and you can actually go back and watch those videos of me organizing. I love that everything here has a place now, so it's a lot easier to clean up at the end of the day. In this room, we swapped the broken sliding door for these modern bifolds and added new bright white trim to the whole room. Nick did that over the course of several nights. I still need to paint these doors, but this primer that it came with is actually the color that I'm going for, so I left it for now. Of course, I kept this Facebook Marketplace pedal table that I got a few years ago or so. I think it's originally Pottery Barn. This corner is great for coloring, snacks, and reading, but we also rotate this table around, kind of use it as like a coffee table over at the couch. Life is a little bit crazier now that we've got 3 littles running around, so I haven't put every finishing touch on this room that I'd like, but is a room ever really done? I don't think so. I am so happy with how this room turned out though, and I am so grateful that we have this space to make memories in. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see more makeovers like this, I'd love for you to subscribe and hit that like button. Share this video with a friend. Thanks again guys, and as always, happy cleaning and DIYing.